Hi, I'm Tyson Clark. Today we're going to talk about companion sales and how we're applying the wrong intelligence to our own downfall in this episode of Pimp My Pharmacy. The biggest problems in pharmacy over the next few years are not going to be data-intensive, technical, intricate problems. The biggest problem in pharmacy over the next few years is that we want these problems to be intricate and data-intensive and technical problems. We have an industry that legally is led by pharmacists. Now, pharmacists come in all shapes and sizes, but don't tell that to a sales rep because they'll run them. But the fact remains that in order to be a pharmacist requires a certain set of intelligences. To be a good pharmacist, you need to be able to remember a lot of information, the ability to understand procedure and protocol with those pieces of information. At some point, you'll need to have to regurgitate that information onto a customer, but in my experience, these skills are limited in any industry, not just pharmacy. But it is the area of focus that we're going to need to win, that interaction. Maslow's law of the hammer is summarized by the statement, when all you've got is a hammer, everything starts to look like a nail. We've got these great big data-driven brains leading the industry looking for technical, intricate, data-intensive solutions. And the problem is they just aren't there. Like so many things, the solution is simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. So what is the solution to our reduction in profits? Everybody has probably heard the term total solutions enough that they're ready to use. But it is the truth. The companies that provide a total solution to clients are the ones that are going to thrive. The real question about total solutions is, why is it so hard for us to execute? Pharmacists are smart. They've gone to university. They correct doctors on a regular basis. They're one of the most trusted professions in the world. Pharmacists aren't silly. So why is this total solution objective so elusive? Why can't this very smart, intelligent industry pick up this term total solution and change overnight? The biggest reasons that I see are a very sobering truth about business. And that is, a customer can't benefit from your product if they don't buy it first. If your customer doesn't take the solution home with them, you haven't provided them with any solutions, let alone a total one. Yes, my poor grimacing pharmacist friends, that means you're going to have to learn some sales. We can learn and relearn all the intricate details of the latest product. We can boast about absorption efficiency and how well it plays with other drugs. We can learn all the details that the manufacturing and wholesaler reps teach us about this new product. But if the customer doesn't go home with the product, all of that information is utterly useless. The responsibility of getting it in their hands lies with us. So where exactly are we falling short on this responsibility? We're using a big, complex, detailed pharmacist brain to do a job that only requires passion and connection. It's the wrong tool. You can get very detailed about all the things that are going wrong in the companion sales process. But the most simple and powerful place to start is to ask the question, are we recommending a total solution with each script? If you are, how often? Exactly what percentage of scripts are being presented with companion sales? Out of those, how many products are being presented? What percentage of those presentations are being converted into actual sales? Which pharmacists or assistants are getting the highest conversion rate to sales? What are they doing that the others aren't? Are we favoring products with higher margins over products with lower margins? My guess is you'll get a bit of a shock as to how many opportunities you're missing out on. But once you get some of these measurements, you'll at least have a baseline to work from and grow. If you want to measure how well your teams are recommending a total solution, contact me now and I'll give you a simple measurement tool that I've used to increase product sales by up to 80% that'll work with any point of sale system in the country. Guys, the old business saying is trite but true. What doesn't get measured doesn't get managed. If you don't face the music, objectively measure the problem, then you'll never know how much dough you're leaving on the table. I promise you that you'll be pleasantly surprised at the amount of potential profit that's being left on the table, and perhaps a little bit ticked at how much you've missed out on. Start now by measuring the number of total solutions presented to the number of script opportunities available, so you at least have a place to start.